Hey, what is up, you sexy beast? GhostSickness, Tristan here. And if you guys have been subscribing to me for any amount of time, you probably know that I have did do a series for my worst, and I may still continue it. I just don't have any ideas for it at the moment. If you want to leave those in the description below, that'd be fantastic. So, today I'm going to be telling you about my best. This is a new series, maybe, depending on how this one does. My best Valentine's Day, my most cute Valentine's Day, the thing I've done on the 1 out of 17 Valentine's Days that I've celebrated. So I guess you could count this as my first, so either way, it's going to be a win. Very, very awesome story, in my opinion. So basically what happened was on Valentine's Day of 2012, a little over 2 years ago. That just shows how lonely I am. Either way, this was during the prime of my relationship with the crazy ex-girlfriend. So, because it was 2 months in, everything was going swell. I could not complain, in my opinion, and this was during the prime. So I was like, alright, well, Valentine's Day is coming up. I've never done anything, so I'm going to go kind of above and beyond, but not like too crazy. So or not too expensive or something like that. I'm not cheap or anything. And so I'm like, okay, well, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to tell her that I don't have anything and then surprise her with gifts, and I hope that works out. And so she gets there, and we're at the park, right? This is on Valentine's Day, I think 4 p.m. We usually hung out for like 2-hour sessions. It was great because I had to like manage my time. So I'm like, all right, girl, I can hang out from 4 to 6 like 3 times a week or some shit. It was great. It was like she had a schedule to see me, and she ended up complaining about it later. But either way, this girl was great. And so what happened, well, while we dated, and then the stuff that happened after we dated and towards the end of the time we dated was not so great. And there are a bunch of hilarious stories out there. You can find it in the description below, and I'm actually still talking through a yawn. Kind of interesting. That's a thing. So she gets there, and I'm like super excited, and I had hid away the gifts that I got, and I'll tell you guys what I got her in a second. But we're sitting down, and I tell her immediately, I'm like, hey, you know, I'm sorry that I couldn't get you anything for this Valentine's Day. I'll make it up to you soon. Just money's tight right now, and I'm really sorry. And I seemed genuine, I seemed legit, and she completely understood it. This is a part I really respect about this girl. She's like, oh, that's completely fine. I'm just glad I could spend time with you. And so we go over and we sit on the park bench, and we're just sitting there talking, and she like sits on my lap and stuff like that, the normal stuff that we did. And this girl was in 8th grade, I was in 9th at the time, and I was like, okay, well, I pretended to see something in the bushes. Like, I'm like, wait, is there like a rabbit over there? I mean, that's where the memory came from. I don't know exactly what I said to her in the spur of the moment, like, oh, is this over there? But I like handed her something. I'm like, hey, I think there's something over there. And so I get up, and she's like, what is it? What is it? And I go over and I grab this big silver bag that has a giant bunny in it, like this giant rabbit, because they were all sold out of bunnies. So I went and got them earlier that day with my brother. It was fantastic. So we went and we got those, and I picked out like this heart box of chocolates or something like that, and the bunny. Those are the 2 things I remember. I don't think I had anything more, not completely sure, but because they were all sold out of teddy bears. I'm like, okay, well, this is good, this is good. So I get it, and it's this really fluffy, really large bunny, probably 2.5 feet tall, pretty large, you know, like other stuff. But no, don't think those thoughts. Ew. Ew. I don't know. This is gonna be a weird commentary. So she looks at it, she's like, oh my god, she's jumping with joy, and she like opens it up, and she looks at it, and she picks them both up, and she just gives me this huge hug, and she like wouldn't let go, man. I'm talking like 20 seconds. Like, it was just fantastic to see that look on her face. It was absolutely priceless, ridiculous at the time, because it was just, I was super psyched that she, one, handled the situation of, oh, I'm sorry I couldn't get you anything for this Valentine's Day, instead of being, you know, like pouty about it or whatever. And also the fact that she really liked what I got her, and she had kept that bunny for months and months after we had broke up and did the grossness, sex, gross that we did. The sexuals though. So she had kept that for like months and months after we broke up, and she finally got rid of it like way later. I don't know, last year or something crazy. Like way after we'd broken up. And so it really meant a lot to her. It really meant, and like I'd gotten her a $2 bill before, but it wasn't that great because I got it at the McDonald's drive-thru, and not very romantic. Like, hey, you want a U.S. currency that is expired? Ooh, and she's just like, oh, she's like, all right, this is all right. And so the look on her face was absolutely priceless. It was fantastic. She could not stop, you know, giggling and laughing, and she was just in a fantastic mood for the entire rest of the time we hung out, and I just could not get over it. And that'll forever go down as my very best and very favorite Valentine's Day. Moral of this story, guys, is make sure that you keep your girl happy and you stay romantic and spice things up a little bit. Because that definitely helps you in your relationship, and that's one of my favorite parts. It's so funny. It's like I could be so cute in a goddamn relationship. I was talking to my friend about this. I could be super cute in a relationship. Like, I know all these things to do, but the problem is actually getting in a relationship, and I did a commentary on that last week. So, I really hope you guys did enjoy the story. If you did, don't forget to smash that like button for more of this series, the My Best series. But I don't know, it's interesting. Some stuff is kind of embarrassing, but some stuff may or may not be. I don't know what other commentary to do about this subject. And I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to smash that like button. And I don't really know what kind of videos I would like to do in the future. Either way, I really hope you do like this one. If you do, I'm sorry I'm going full Indian on you. Either way, guys, don't forget to smash that like button for the like 3rd or 4th time. Oh, did I mention the like button? Oh, man. Oh man, I be so sorry about that. Okay, that guy, man, he just need to leave. Alright, so hope you enjoyed the video. If you want to see more of this series, then be like, hey, GhostSickness, do more of this series. And I'm like, alright, well, I'll do, I surrender, Allah Akbar. I guess. Hope you enjoyed that. I don't know.